Hello, dear students. JEE main last minute tips. Okay, now these tips are based on the past experiences of our students. Okay, now a collective tips from a team of mine. That means me and my colleagues, my friends, and all my past students. Okay, now what to do in this last minute. Okay, now as I'm a chemistry faculty, I would like to speak about chemistry. But before chemistry, let us go with general trends. Examination, your examination will be either in the morning or in the afternoon, forenoon or afternoon, 3 p.m. or 9 a.m., like that. So try to be in the exam hall as soon as possible, as quick as possible, as early as possible. Okay. And avoid last minute tension, traffic tensions and all. You will be allowed inside around 45 minutes earlier. So try to go, check your environment, check the systems whether they are working or not. If any problem is there, you tell them. They will take care of everything. Okay, now if your exam is not getting started by exactly the given time, they will give you the required time. Don't worry, don't get panic. Done. Coming to the next. You start with either chemistry or physics or maths. Maths, physics, chemistry, or physics, maths, chemistry, or physics, chemistry, maths, or maths, chemistry, physics. Choice is yours. Okay, now don't think that if you start with chemistry it will be good, or if you start with maths it will be good. Choice is yours. If you are very much comfortable with physics, you start with physics. And remember, you are going to answer only 25 questions, right? 25 questions you need to answer, and given questions are 30. So you need to check which questions you are going to make. So 25 questions you need to choose. And remember, of these 30, definitely 15 questions will be easy. Damn sure, I'm saying after seeing many papers. 15 questions will be definitely easy. But don't get panic by seeing first 5 questions or first 3 4 questions tough like that. Okay, now it may be tough. Okay, now skip those and go to next, go to next, go to next. Okay, now save later, review later. Please check that option carefully, because I didn't write the examination, only students have written that exam now. So you just take care of that particular point. In each paper, 15 questions are going to be definitely easy. Into 3 subjects means 45 questions. Okay, now 45 questions, and if you are making right, now remaining, how many questions you need to make? Total questions 75, 30 questions left. And for these 45 questions, it won't take more than 1.5 hours. Okay, now very coolly, very with easy mind, you can answer all these 30 questions. Let us take chemistry example. 15 questions you made easy, you felt easy, you answered 15 questions. Damn sure 15 into 4 is equal to 60 marks in your pocket. Okay, and if you are doing the same job in remaining 2 subjects, 60 60 60 180 marks. If you are getting really 180 marks, you will be in NIT. Don't worry, over, job is done, job is done. Okay, and now get into some other questions. What are those? Okay, remaining 5 questions are there. Any that is, you need to select from each subject minimum, because total 25 questions you need to answer. Now already 15 you answered, more 10 questions you need to answer. Check. Now carefully you check whether you can do it or not. And there are, in the last section, 10 questions. Of that you need to answer only 5. Here you must be very careful. Don't think that first 5 questions only you are very good and you are checking. Maybe remaining 5 questions are very easy, maybe. Okay, so you need to check all the questions, then you select which 5 are easy, and you are going to get 100% correct. Okay, after this, use logic. Okay, now if any question is there in that, you know either A or B is the right answer. Okay, now CD definitely wrong, A and B you have small doubt. When this kind of questions are there, getting correct answer is 50% chances are there. When such kind of questions are there, you can guess. No doubt you can guess, because if you are going to get such kind of 5 questions, even one is going to be correct, there is no difference in your marks, because one correct means +4, remaining 4 wrong means -4, no effect on your marks. But think, if all 5 are correct, 5 into +4, 20. Okay, now your score, your category, your rank, everything will change, right? So please take care of this point. Then coming to chemistry, biomolecules, chemistry in everyday life, polymers, environmental chemistry, metallurgy, surface chemistry. These are chapters from which you are getting definitely one question from each of these. One question mandatorily you will be getting from all these. If any of this question is present in numerical type, if you are seeing any of this question, safely you avoid. Because if they are asking you how many carbon atoms are there in the penicillin, how many carbon atoms are there in the chloramphenicol, okay, now how many carbon atoms are there in the uracil, okay, now when such kind of questions are there, or how many chiral centers are there, how many nitrogen atoms are there, it is not going to be easy in such kind of cases, okay, because you can't remember all the structures. If you remember, that's a wonderful job, because you are only the person who is going to answer this question. Remaining everyone, either they skip or they lose, okay, now. So wise students, generally they don't take risk in such kind of questions. Now you check the remaining questions. If any question is from these topics in numerical type, you feel that you are very lucky, because there is a chance of skipping this, okay. Because they can ask you how many of the following are particular type of polymers, okay, now, or elastomers. Otherwise they can ask you condensation polymers, like this kind of any particular question is there is a possibility. So be wise. Start with any of your choice subject, check all the questions, particularly 10 integer questions are there, numerical value questions, all the numerical value questions you have to check, you need to go through with all the questions, then select to 5, then you answer. If you are skipping any particular question, for example 15th question you are skipping, that is of physics, and this is from let us say electricity, okay, now you on the white papers you will be given 6 to 8 papers will be given to you, rough papers. On that paper you write somewhere, okay, now 15th question electricity, 20th question magnetism, which you are skipping, okay, now then directly you can go to that question, and if time is there you can answer, okay, now just by clicking you can see, but this may give you some more time, okay, 10-15 seconds extra. Advantage is no bubbling mistake, online exam, no bubbling mistake, no time wastage for the bubbling, and you can't say that, sir, 15th question I kept wrong bubbling. No chance, because 15th question you are seeing here and you are bubbling here, so that kind of option is not there, okay, no bubbling mistakes will be there, no time waste for the bubbling, okay, this can be, and generally filling of this what you say, bubbling of the and roll numbers and all this, such kind of mistakes are not going to be happening. That's a wonderful job, okay, that's a wonderful advantage of this online examination. So these are my kind suggestions. Last minute, you be confident. Your examination is from 24th to 1st or 2nd or 3rd February, like that. In these examination dates, don't read the concepts again and again. For physical chemistry, just to see the formulae. Only formulae. Organic chemistry, just to see naming reactions and reagents. Inorganic chemistry, if you have time, see the trends. Okay, now any particular compounds series trends will be there, acidic nature, stability, thermal stability, and all this. That's enough, okay, now if you are confident, then write grand test. Otherwise, relax. All the very best. You are going to rock. You will win the race. Be confident. You have second chance but don't depend on this. You can give your best in the first attempt only. In the first attempt only, you give the best. And we will try to post every day memory based questions, memory based only, though they are not exactly correct, memory based only. If you want, you can see the trend of the questions, but believe in yourself, you are going to do the wonderful job in the examination. All the best. God bless you all.